Rumble, rumble, rumble. Rumble, rumble. Hello. Finally, this must be all that's left of the basement storage. Yes. Smack. What is that? Ah, lighter refuel canister. Sweet. Nothing else behind here. Oop. More batteries. Come on. Right, so that's turned off the gas. No. Drag and drop. This should fire up now. Put that on number 2. How's that going to work? It wouldn't. More paint and more tin cans. Now we can make the safe journey back. Because we've now got lighter fluid, we can ignite those lamps. And such things. That sounded like some of the dogs. The growling. Probably the sheer raw strength from their giant impact. Yeah, I think someone's been dragged through here. I've never seen this much blood before. That was my best chance to get some answers. Who else is down here? This is where he was staying. But I'm not so certain the dog would have dragged his prey through there so quickly. So, what killed him? Was it the spiders? Was it the dogs or something else? This hole isn't large enough for a man. Not that I'd go anywhere near it. Even if it was, what burrowed out of this tunnel? Yeah, I'm not convinced it was the spiders that killed him. They're somewhat more squeaky. There is something else later on in the game, so maybe it was that. It would be big enough to take him on, and big enough to drag him along. And it would probably fit in there. Or not in this opening bit, but a bit behind. Don't know. I can't recall. Not great, but still. All of the same pictures as before. Pencil, key. More note. Day 200. It has been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spider with whom I have shared my existence for the past 8 months. Partly due to my enforced retreat from their basement territory, not too long ago, their behaviour became overtly aggressive, and so I have attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secured myself within one of the smaller rooms above it, the only one with an operational door lock. Well, because you kept eating them, you became their predator, and since they're an aggressive thing anyway, they sort of just grew a number of banded together to remove their predator, and thus become food yourself. That's my guess for the spiders, but... The other reason is that I have been recovering from a minor operation, which I was forced to conduct myself, without the aid of anaesthetic. Oh dear. Even if I did have any anaesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work, so anaesthetic was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may be becoming old and rusty, I still trust my pen to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough, a simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick, glue-like substance forming on my tongue and was forced to accept that it had become infected through constant toxin ingestion. Yep. Day 300. Another century of days comes and goes. It seems like so long since I escaped here. At some stage since my last entry, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mind system, a cave-in has occurred, blocking any further progress. I was forced to return and accept whatever end life has in store for me. I still hear my aggressive little friend scratching on the door to my cell. Yeah. I wonder how long ago that was. Yikes. That made me feel a bit heebie-jeebie because I've got a... I've got root canal tomorrow. Nowhere near as vast and bad as that, but it kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies. The largest spider I have ever seen, with its gut carved open. Yeah, so you need a number of those things, and that would be his tongue. It looks like an internal organ, and maybe an animal tongue. Nope, that's his tongue. Yeah. Not good. Let's go save it. I may never get used to that. I saw the word anaesthetic and tongue and remembered, and I thought, ooh, I've got anaesthetic tomorrow. Bloody gum boil and bloody gum abscess. Anyway. Never mind, it'll be fine. So now that we've gone here, where do we need to go? Presumably, we go to the workshop. Yeah. Been to the office, we've done the storage, so it's pretty much just there. It's locked. Leave that there for now. Yeah. More doggo. I'll move the big ones. I'm not so certain that's going to hold. Great rusting iron wheels, remnants of a past age of industry. Boom! That did not take long. Haven't really got anything to throw at him either. I think putting him out of his misery will probably do him a favour. Yeah, use the beef jerky, lures them. Ow. That went well. Brilliant. Brilliant. I didn't think he'd run right over the sandbags, weirdly. Anyhow. Well, we know it's not going to hold him in anyway, so... Let's wait here for now. Dum, 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 dum. I have my hammer. Whoa, there's two of them. What the hell? Or is it just being out here that was dangerous? Because I swear there wasn't another one. This should not take me this long. This is ridiculous. To block the door up. Well, you can block it up, but as we discovered, didn't exactly do much. He's still going to appear. I was quite certain there was just the one, though. Or maybe there is supposed to be two? Or if I'm out there, do I just suddenly take points of damage or something? Despite the other one? I don't know, that was weird. Yeah, smack. Okay. Crumbling cement. Well, can't do an awful lot when you're here. Philip's got a little bit of a weak mind if he panics every time he sees that. Would you stop your panicking, Philip? Honestly. Yeah, I got your attention. Yeah? Now what? Philip stands up when he panics. Come on. Bonk. Thank goodness that doesn't smash. You have an awkward time navigating, don't you? Smack. Go on, go for another lunge. You know you want to. The range in this hammer is pants. But it is a hammer, so it does exactly what you expect of it. Your pathing is quite peculiar. And off he goes again. Right. Now, I don't know if there is another one or not, but by the sounds of it, there isn't. Now, be there a map. Workshop to the right, explosives to the left. Let's go to the workshop. I wonder if there's any other creatures around here. Namely doggos. Ah, workshop. We don't know the code. No idea. Must be hiding spaces you can use if dogs appear. Which would tell me that there's going to be more. What is that? Cement mixer. Oh, TNT. Nice. Could be used for mining operations, but I don't see a fuse. I'm not holding anything that could be used as a fuse either. Ah. The shafts caved in here. Could have happened years ago. I shouldn't be risking my life like this. The whole facility could come down around me. If I want to press on, I'll have to clear this obstruction somehow. There must be something left here I could use. Yes. I left my workshop. It is too great a hunting ground to let others gorge their faces. One cannot help but feel for those without such delicate mousy morsels on which to munch. For Red ate ravenously of their flesh today, and shall continue to do so. This is possible thanks solely to the button pad I installed on the door, and yet Red's mind is working somewhat backwards today. Oh, brilliant. 8412. Righty ho. So we'll go that way. 8412. 8412. 8412. 8412. Bloop. Here we are. One of it. Brilliant. One step closer to setting off those explosives without using any la-da-da-da-da. Ah, string. That must be what I gathered. Righty ho. More flares. Good. Eek. Could just be a piece of ice reflecting the light, or more likely my imagination, but something's definitely catching my eye under these rocks. Looks like this hole's at least 3 feet below the surface. The light's being refracted through all the ice. Yes. Oh, hello. Yeah. This is what I was talking about earlier. A pickaxe! An old miner's pickaxe. It doesn't just automatically swap like I think it does. Yeah. Pickaxe. Somewhat better than the hammer. All the things that you'll need to be a successful carpenter. Looks ancient. It's so old I don't even know what it would have been used for. Indeed. More spiderwebs. This was there before the spiders, not the other way round. Well, that looks fun. 1 hour and 5 minutes, so yes. We'll save it here. These must be tied into what's going on here. If I keep experimenting, I may discover something useful. Or have a heart attack. Oh dear. But yeah, that's all for now. I've enjoyed this. Good so far. So thank you very much, and until next time.